Hey, everybody, welcome to Stages Podcast, this podcast that bridges the generational gap between baby boomers and millennials. I am Mary, and I am the boomer of the group, yo.
Yo, I'm Lorena, and I am a millennial, but I'm not the only millennial of the group.
Yo, hey yo, I'm the other millennial of the group. I'm Zach. Oh, hold on 1 second. I just gotta change real quick. 1 second. Ta-da! Look at me! I'm wearing my Lorena Lee sweater and my Brave Her hat.
That's why you were dressed like a friar. Because, aw, Zach.
You can only know this if you're watching the YouTube version of this, by the way. If you're just listening, you're still cool. You're equally cool as the people who watch the YouTube. I don't want to discriminate coolness, but consider watching the YouTube version too. The link is in the description.
And
That was a very cool unveiling, Zach.
Yeah,
he went from
wow.
being a friar to a super cool
hipster, artsy hipster graphic designer.
Right?
Yeah, what's up?
That's what you look like. And it's appropriate because today we're talking about clothes and we're talking about how fashion has changed. And I mean, I guess how cool athleisure wear is. It's my life.
It's totally my life. I love it.
Yeah, and Mary rocks it. That's what spawned this. Was Mary and I went to a charity event together in Dallas. And at that event, I was like, damn, Mary, you look amazing in those, they were like snakeskin pants, right?
Yeah.
We're going to put a picture here. But then she's like, oh, look. And then she shows me, and they have a drawstring, and they're practically yoga pants, but they look so stylish and nice event pants. What do you call that? I'm a millennial. We don't know what to call nice pants. What's the word for nice pants?
Pants?
My mom says it all the time, and it's like calling a shirt a blouse.
No, it's not the slacks word, is
slacks.
it?
Yes,
slacks. No, the slacks word.
It was like slacks.
Like slacks.
Like fashionable slacks. But she could have been doing yoga.
I mean, totally. They're like joggers, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And, but they were like snakeskin, and they were so, totally so comfortable. Love them. But they look super stylish, like slacks.
Catch me, cut me some slack. I can speak. It's fine. I know my words.
Yeah, totally like that.
Yeah, so they're amazing, and I will say that I'm all about that. I've been hitting up the Athleta sales section just,
Yes.
all throughout the last year because they have the best comfortable pants that look like, oh, I could wear these to an office, but I could also play a game of basketball and win because they don't hold me back,
Right.
And they're so, I love the athleisure. I'm so glad
love
that's
it.
in. Yes.
Yeah. So Lululemon-ish.
Yes. I feel like there's no going back to. I don't feel like athleisure is a trend.
No, there's no going back. I think it's only going to get better and better and just more comfortable.
Yes.
I mean,
even the stuffier, uncomfortable style of clothes, they'll just figure out a way for those clothes to look the same but be more comfortable.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, of course, we don't remember wearing them because it was way back, but corsets and, I mean, you would have to have somebody dress you. Can you imagine if we had to wear that today?
Yeah. Forget about it. I do the Mulan, cut my hair off. I'm fighting in the army. I'm ready to be a dude.
Absolutely.
I couldn't. There's no way.
No way. I couldn't even imagine wearing that stuff right now.
Yeah. Zach, do you feel like do you feel a difference in wardrobe for you as a guy from COVID?
Yeah, well, I try to dress up a little bit more. I mean, I don't want to say dress up, but like if I like I have like some nice sweatpants. Yeah, we're not referencing any, past Zachary versions
Yes,
of
we are. I did not even connect that. Oh my god. Y'all, have we mentioned that on the podcast before?
Oh my god, I don't think we have, but I think this is the perfect time to mention it, girl.
So Zach and I met in 7th grade when we were both playing Palace Children and the King and I in our school's rendition of The King and I. And Zach, from the day I met him, like consciously was like, this little boy with glasses singing next to me is Zach Dans. From that day until basically we graduated high school, I only saw him wear not sweatpants 5 times. And it was only when our choir director would force him to wear not sweatpants because it was like a competition or a concert. Those
or
were
like
the
we
only
were in
times.
a play that I had to wear not sweatpants, maybe.
Yes. Like a handful, probably a dozen times, Like 5 is an exaggeration. A dozen is realistic. That's probably
Well,
the
but
amount.
like let's say times that it was not like a requirement for me for a dress code or something. Probably 0 times.
0. It is crazy. Like Zach would wear sweatpants every single day. And also I like remember being so conscious of it because you would like you were really flexible. And I'm like, is it because you wore sweatpants for so many times? Like you would sit in this like the yoga pose where your knees are
The
together
yoga
and your
pose.
feet are out and your butt goes between your feet, right? Like to
Oh,
stretch
Yeah.
the
your
child's
quads.
pose?
Not child.
Not
It's
what's it called? Where you're like, it's just like sitting on your heels, like you're just
it's like imagine your legs in like an M shape.
Oh,
Like
okay.
where you're just, and then you put you're like sitting on your heels with your knees folded, like your heels tucked under your butt, and you're sitting on them.
Oh,
But
yeah,
then you
yeah,
pull
yeah,
your
yeah.
heels out to go on either side of your butt, and you sit down, and then you could lay back to like fully stretch your quads. And that like was Zach's sitting position of choice always. Like your hips and knees were like noodles. But then I'm like, is it because you embrace sweatpants at such a young age every day? So you just had like, are you still that flexible also?
yeah, I can still sit in that position. It's comfortable. Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
just like, okay, proof that athleisure is gonna fix the world's problems, open everyone's hips. We're gonna like dude, but Zach is the OG athleisure. So wait, when did you break wearing sweatpants? When did that happen in your life?
Yeah, it's so funny. I wasn't even planning to go down this route when we started talking about it. I was thinking to take a back seat and just let y'all talk about like, yeah, clothes, fashion. We're into
But
that.
you lived
I
it way before it was
but
cool.
yeah, actually, it's true. I was athleisure like when and just to be clear here, it was very very not cool when I was
Yeah.
doing it.
No, like sweatpants were like barely cool in athletics. Like it wasn't even cool to wear sweatpants at school. It was like, why are you wearing your pajamas? You should be in some really uncomfortable low rise jeans that are too skinny for you. But
Yeah, I
damn.
want to say I was about 16, in like sophomore or junior year, somewhere in there, when I was like, okay, like I kind of had to stop at a certain point. Like I couldn't hang on to that thing anymore.
Yeah.
But I was pretty gung ho about it. I also, I mean, I don't know. As long while we're describing, post-pubescent Zachary here, let's just get into all the details, right? I also had, this is athleisure. I had, do you remember those bright green shoes that I would wear all the time?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god, yes.
Lime green, bright green.
Custom made from Nike.
Yes.
Custom
yes.
made.
Oh my yes. I forgot.
They were the free 5.0s, so they were like really flexible.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know if either of you will remember this, but I had this at the time. It was a genius idea that like 12 or 13-year-old Zachary had. that I said, I'm going to get all of my shirts. I'm going to get a bunch of t-shirts, but I'll get them 2 sizes too large. So that way, when I grow bigger, I don't have to buy more shirts later. I can just keep wearing the same clothes.
So
like
freaking
an
brilliant.
environmentalist. Yeah, you were like, not only were you athleisure before its time, you were also a minimalist before its time.
Yeah, exactly. But I also wanted everybody to know that, like, oh, and you need to know as soon as you see me that I am a fan of the Super Mario line of video games. And so all of my shirts will display that as well. I am an enjoyer of this video game series, as my baggy shirts, sweatpants, and bright green shoes, oversized glasses, and how shall we say, pimply complexion.
Yes. Whoa.
I can't believe you decided to be friends with me at that time,
We
Lorena.
need some pics of this. Like, Mary, do you have pics?
Oh.
I probably have some
Oh,
pics.
yeah.
too.
Lorena, no, if anyone has pics, it's you. You had, I don't think that's still there, but you used to have a Facebook album called Blackmail.
It's probably
Very
secret.
appropriately named.
I made everything secret on my Facebook, so it's probably there somewhere only where I can access it.
Yeah, and I had some long hair too. I had very long hair.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna find those and we're gonna post them on this video.
And braces.
Yeah.
And this long hair. I don't think I don't know. I'd like to think I washed it regularly enough, but it was still, when you're a teenager, it's always a little greasy, you know?
Ew.
Yeah.
Being a teenager is so gross. Actually.
I had a rough cup. It was some. I had some blunder years. Blunder years. Let's just say that.
Oh my gosh. That's a whole topic. Like, why are little kids after recess and teenagers so smelly?
Yeah.
I feel like I hijacked I feel like, so to go way back to the question you asked me, do I wear athleisure? I try not to, because if I do, I'm lazier because I work from home. I try to wear a shirt. I try to wear nicer shorts or jeans, because if I'm too comfortable, I'm lazier throughout the day. That was the answer to the question that you asked me a long time ago, 8 minutes out of this 12 minutes podcast time ago. Yeah. Anyway.
But also, I'm really glad, because you really were like everything that is in fashion right now, like oversized hipster glasses, sweatpants, bright colored tennis shoes that are Nikes, the whole thing, baggy shirts. You were that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you were so freaking ahead of your time. Oh, yeah. I have such a good idea for a TikTok for you now, too. It's so sick. Dude. Oh. So anyway, this podcast episode is about athleisure wear and how much we love athleisure wear. And we're excited for the future of fashion, but also about how Zach Dance has been a trendsetter, literally since your 2-year-old mullet, through the teen years of being a Gen Z before Gen Z really existed. And it's freaking awesome.
You win the award, Zach.
So cheers to you, Zach.
Yeah, let's see what's going to be next. Let's keep watching Zach to see what trends are going to be trending
in 20 years.
Yeah, everyone's going to be wearing Lorena Lee sweatshirts and Brave Her hats.
Oh, yes. That I'll take. I'm in with that.
So can't wait for that to take off. And all of you who are listening can say, you knew us before everyone was sporting our merch.
That's right.
What's up?
What's up?
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you think of athleisure. Comment below. Is it your go-to? Are you with it? Are you against it? But also, why would you be against it? If that's the case, definitely let us know, because I'm really curious. So anyway, all right. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Stages.
Love you guys. See you next week.